Welcome to City on the Hill Gaming, a tabletop RPG podcast. Okay, welcome back to City on the Hill Gaming, our tabletop RPG podcast. We play 5th edition D&D. I'm your game master, Ryan. I'm joined by three of my four usual friends this week. We have Jenna.
Hello.
Jonathan.
Hi.
And William.
Hello.
We are Lieseless, mostly just because I like how that sounds. We are missing our Daniel tonight. He is not going to be playing with us, so we will have no Liesel the Court Magi, but that is okay. The party will proceed. It is time to rescue the princess. She will not be in a different castle, I promise. 30-year-old Mario reference, because, why not? So last time, you guys defeated the bandits outside of the bandit hideout. Talked to some surprisingly friendly merfolk people, because they usually haven't been friendly to you guys so far. And now it is time to kick in the door and save the princess that has been kidnapped by the bandits.
Yes.
So, yeah. So in front of you guys is a giant cave with big, stone facade and big stone door on the front. Jenna, make me a perception check. Have Petrichor roll that perception.
Oh.
Okay. So
Can I make one too?
Yeah, absolutely. All three of you, go for it.
I think Jonathan got it.
Jonathan.
You freaking always do that.
And I don't understand that, but he'll just randomly 19 something when you guys need it. It's skill. The needed 19. All right, and William, you want to roll it too? Jonathan's definitely got it with the 22.
Yeah.
We'll
go with his.
He's got you covered. All right, so you pick up one of the bandits and kind of shake him, and a key falls out.
Hey.
A key that looks suspiciously like it would probably fit that door in the front of the cave.
Well, that was easy.
There you go. All right, so if you guys want to make your way inside, are you just gonna go straight in, swords ablazing? Sure, we'll go
Kick
that.
the door down.
Kick the door down, or other things.
I wonder if there would be a way to open the door and then let Kitty over here be a little stealthy to try to get in there and see if she can scope stuff out.
Oh, I'm about some stealth.
Okay, I tell you what, Jenna, make me 2 stealth checks.
Alright.
One to open the door quietly, and then one to sneak in.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's a loud door. That's an 8.
that's a very loud door with your 8. All right, let's see if you can still sneak in
That's
quietly.
an even louder sneak in at a 7.
Okay, well,
mercy.
she's no good. Let's go in guns a-blazing.
All right. So Jenna opens the door with the
Make
key
the face.
and takes 3 steps in, and so there's some barrels in front of the door that you could have totally hidden behind, but you kind of push them over.
Ah,
You
I trip over them in the dark. Somehow I didn't see them.
you lean on them real good, and they just kind of. So now there's a lot of barrels all over the place, and Biggs and Griot are kind of standing outside, yep, there you go. And Liesel's going to stay outside and stay on guard.
Oh, yeah.
None shall pass.
Yes.
Gandalf style. Okay, and so inside you see a surprisingly well-lit cave that sort of just looks like a warehouse. There's a lot of crates and barrels and things that look like they probably don't belong to the people who have them. There's piles of gold next to boxes of food, next to stacks of weapons, next to,
It's a medieval Walmart.
Yeah. like medieval crime Walmart.
Except they're probably a little more expensive than that.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, no, definitely more expensive. Like if the mob had a storage facility. Just a warehouse. And so in front of you guys, you see 4 rather surprised folks. 3 of them with swords and 1 of them with an axe. And the one with the axe steps forward and he's like, welcome to our hideout. Why are you here? Knocking over all my crates and stuff. That's rude.
I'm here because I found a key and I wanted to see what was behind the door.
So all of my guards outside are not there anymore, right?
No, we took care of that.
Yeah, of course you did. All right. Well,
That's how we found the key.
sure. No, that makes sense. Well, the cost of hiring new guards is just going to be the gold I take off of you guys. Bring it on.
Oh, yes.
And he motions for one of the other three, and they kind of move backwards and kind of disappear towards the back of the cave. All right, if you guys will, roll me initiative. And we will proceed with the what he hopes is going to be an exchange of money.
I was gonna say, I think I rolled a natural 1 on initiative, or no?
No, that's me.
Okay.
No, Grio rolled a 12.
No, that's a 14.
Oh yeah, 12 for
Oh,
14.
you. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
the one is
Right.
Jonathan.
Figured I would roll the 1 before we started fighting.
Yeah, no, get that out of the way now. That's good. That's good. Absolutely. All right, so it is actually his turn. Mr. Head Bandit is gonna go first. Actually,
Bring it on.
he's gonna ask you some questions, just because I like saying that. Besides, Daniel's not here, so someone's got to.
Yes. Gotta hold up his end.
Yeah, gotta take care of his end of the bargain. So he will go first, and then the other bandits, and then Grio, and then Petrichor, and then Biggs. All right, So there's actually some barrels between you and him.
Mhm.
So he's actually just going to move right there, and then his two cohorts are going to move next to him, kind of flanking him. And it is now Grio's turn.
Okay.
So the
Can I
thing
move
right next to you is a wall. Yeah, you can move diagonally.
Okay.
You can
Then-
get right up on him.
Okay. I'll just move here, and so I can still use the Mektisan, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Ooh, that 12 misses. The spear kind of flies by him and sticks in this barrel.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yes. It's still there. It's not gone. But it does miss. But you still have your great axe. You are not without a weapon.
Well, and I've got my other spear too, right?
You do have your original spear, correct?
Just for clarification, level 4, do my hit points change or my armor class?
Yes, you are. Your armor class, I don't think did. You're still 18.
Okay.
But you have 36 hit points now.
Oh, I like that.
And they are updated on the little green and blue circles.
Okay.
Should have the correct ones now. I updated those.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't look
Before
at
we started. While we started. Petrichor.
All right. Well, I can use my bonus action to hide, right?
Yes. If you want to hide, you can actually hide behind the barrels you're kind of standing next to.
Yeah, I would like to kind of just melt into this barrel here. I've got my slippers of the panther on. I am
Yes.
one with the barrel. And now that I'm feeling very at home on my barrel, I'm going to take out my my short bow. And now, can I use my sneak attack if I use my short bow? Do I get my
Yes,
my
you do still get your sneak attack for that.
good? Well, then I'm going to perch myself right above that and take a shot.
Oh,
Dang it,
no.
7.
The arrow sticks in the barrel right next to Grio's spear. That barrel's about to fall apart.
Biggs, you've got to redeem this party.
I'm going to try.
That barrel's taking like 30 damage. All right, Biggs. That thing's in rough shape. That's a sturdy barrel. All right, Biggs,
Doesn't
it's your
have
turn.
ale in it.
Oh, good question.
It hasn't started leaking yet. Surprising, despite the fact it has two sharp things sticking out of it, it has not started leaking.
Oh.
If it was explosives, it would have just blown them up and we wouldn't have had to do anything.
I'm going to go right there, and I'm going to mace to the face.
That was great, William. Thank you.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
17.
Actually, that hits.
Hey!
Do that sweet mace to the face damage.
Let's do it.
Excellent. Okay.
7.
He is not so pleasantly surprised when you smack him in the face. All right, and actually, it's his turn. He would like to
Bring it
return
up, little
the
man.
favor. And boom. Does a 20 hit your armor class, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Unless I got an increase that I didn't know about.
no, not that much of an increase. No. And you take 3.
Okay.
That was
Thought I
disappointing.
got wussy man.
That was unfortunate. All right, and his 2 friends. One of them's actually going to come down here and fight Grio. So Jonathan, make an attack of opportunity, because he just runs straight past you.
So that's a just my normal like
Just your
D12
normal.
+6.
Yes, that does hit the bandit.
All right, then I get to do my mace to the face.
Mace him in the face.
Oh, still got a 3.
Oh. All right. You kind of, and it actually, I think you hitting him actually stops him here.
Yeah.
Stops his forward movement. The other one's actually just going to come try and hit you. Oh, okay. I will. 24, Jonathan, to hit.
Yeah, yeah.
Not damage, not damage, thankfully, but 24 to hit, and yeah, you take 4. Is
My
that
nose isn't even bloody yet.
Nope, you're totally fine. Grio, your turn.
Well,
Biggs
I'm
is
down
made,
1 spear.
Biggs has
So-
made a bunch of new friends.
What was that?
I said Biggs has made a bunch of new friends.
Yeah, I'll see if I can help him out with that. So how far can I move? Can I move here and still attack him? Do I have disadvantage?
No, I mean, Ellen, you can just do it from right here. Oh, you're trying to get. So you were right here before.
Yeah.
So the easier thing to do would be like come in that way.
Yeah.
if you
So
move-
can I be here and not roll disadvantage, and
Or-
maybe the next turn go get that spear?
Yeah, and actually right there, if you're right there, you will actually have advantage because you are flanking.
Okay.
So roll twice, and we'll take the higher number.
I guess I'm gonna use the normal spear to
Okay.
try to stab him.
That way, you're still using your shield.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
There's-
definitely.
Oh, okay. Well, I did it twice anyway.
They both hit. That's fine. And this is something somebody pointed out to me from one of our early episodes. If you have advantage, always roll twice because one of them, even if you hit with the first one of them could be a natural 20.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
always take
That's
the
true.
chance for the crit.
Okay. So
Alright.
1d6 plus 3, and since I hit with brute, I add a d4.
Yes.
I add a natural 6 and a natural 1.
Okay. 10 damage is still pretty solid. He looks like he's in bad shape. Petrichor.
All right. So once again, I'm going to calm myself and become one with the barrel.
Okay.
And-
Yes.
And now that I'm feeling very one with the barrel, I'm going to peek up over the lip of it, and I am going to shoot at the head honcho there behind it.
Okay. Absolutely.
And a 13.
No. You miss.
Dang.
But boy, is that barrel on the back taking damage. Just like it's like there's a target painted on it. Biggs.
Alrighty, what I would like to do is get my inner mojo going, and I would like to swing my mace around. Since I got the 3 right around me, I would like
Okay.
to swing my mace around from left to right and see if I can just hit all 3 of them.
So that's not 100% a thing you can do.
It's not what?
That's not so much a thing you can do, but I like your gumption.
Oh. So
Uh,
I can't roll anything to try to see
So-
if I can do that?
There's a feat that would allow you to do that, but you would have to have the feat already.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, FEAT feat. It's an extra ability that would let you do that. I think it's called cleave.
Gotcha.
That would let you. That is a thing, but that is not a feat you have.
Gotcha.
But I like the idea.
Well, you know, gotta give it a try.
Yeah, absolutely. Which of the three of them would you like to hit real good?
I'm gonna do the dude to the left because he's flanked, so I have an advantage, right?
You have the advantages. Yes.
Fantastic. So that just means I roll twice, correct?
Yes. Roll twice to hit, and we will take whichever one is higher.
And 9.
Okay. We'll take the 18 then, and that is plenty. He's gone.
Perfect.
And it is now the leader's turn, and he looks, slightly disconcerted now because one of his friends is gone.
Well, we tried to tell him.
You did. You tried to warn him, and he didn't listen. He didn't believe you. So he's gonna take a swing at you, Biggs. That's a 21. He has not missed yet. I'll give him that. 10 damage.
Ooh!
Yes. That was
Man,
a more. That was a
little
more.
blow to my nose, but I'm still standing.
That was a more sprightly hit, but yes, you are still totally fine. And his compadre will also try and hit you. That's a 7. That's not even remotely enough.
Was that a fly that landed on me, or what
It's like
just happened?
It's like a light breeze. It's like a light breeze there. There was just nothing. Grio, your turn.
All right. I will move here
Okay.
and grab my spear
Okay.
and then attack the big guy.
Do it with Mectason,
Sure.
the new spear.
It's-
Yes,
It doesn't make a difference if I'm not throwing it.
that's fair.
Um,
No, but you are flanking, so roll again.
oh, okay.
You have advantage.
So can I add
that's
them together?
Still not enough. That would be enough if you added them together. That would be 24 would be plenty. But that is not enough on their own. Petrichor.
I am going to use my feline agility to give myself a speed burst so that I can get up here next to this guy because I don't have quite enough speed. at one point.
Okay.
So now I'm flanking him, and I'm going to finally stab somebody.
Okay, do it.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby. Yes! A 22 and a 15.
Okay, we will take that 22. That is absolutely plenty.
Excellent. I was just so excited to get to stab somebody, I stabbed him good.
Yes.
And
He
sorry, I wrote the wrong thing.
that is all the damages. He will take all those damages.
Yeah, there we go. That would be the appropriate roll. Right up there.
8.
8.
8. Oh, yes, there you go. Oh, yeah, you rolled the right. Excellent. That's even more of the damages. He will still take all of them. He's not happy though.
Yay.
He got a present and he didn't like it. Not a good time. Biggs.
I'm going to go ahead and finish off our friend here to my right.
Okay. Absolutely.
And I'm rolling with advantage, so I'm going to
Yes.
take advantage of that.
Haha. That 22 and actually both of those hit. So you are absolutely good. Roll that damage, sir.
Just one, though, right?
Yes.
5.
Okay. He drops to one knee, but he's still sort of he's fine. He's totally fine. He's not fine
Just
at all.
flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound. Any HP means I'm ready for battle. Let's do this. He's definitely not being paid well enough for this. All right. The bandit leader. He looks a little disconcerted. This is not. It's not great. He's gonna kind of shift over here next to Grio.
Are you sure you want to keep dancing?
He actually pauses. He's like, you can see him almost like running numbers in his head. How did we get paid for this? Yeah, okay. And then he takes a swing at Grio. Does 15 hit your armor class, sir?
No.
He's disappointed. The bandit friend will take a swing at Jenna. Does 11 doesn't hit your armor class? That's no. Grio.
All right. Well,
Sad
Um,
bandit.
I'm gonna go back there
Okay.
to get the advantage.
And you actually see. Now you're not flanking anymore because there's not one of your friends isn't on the opposite side of him.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand that.
But you do actually see behind you the bandit he kind of motioned off when you guys first showed up is now standing guard in front of a locked door.
Okay.
Even though the fight's going on, he isn't budging. He is standing guard in front of that door.
Well, and he's not going anywhere. I'm gonna get rid of this big guy first.
Okay. Spear
I've got
time.
an axe to grind with him.
Oh, there it is. We're definitely gonna make up for Daniel not being here. It's just gonna have to be. It's gonna be a group effort.
Hey,
But we can punt
Natural
our way.
20.
I'll
We can
take
punt our
that.
way through it. Natural
Plus
20
6.
for a 26. Look at that. All right, roll that
Is it
damage.
thunder foliage?
Yes, thunder foliage has come through. Roll.
I can't actually remember what that's from. I don't want to know. You don't have to tell me. But
I think
just
I think
know
Jenna just
it's-
messed up
it's
your
going
last
over my
name
head.
once. Because Grio's last name is Lightning Leaf,
Yes.
yeah,
and
knew
I think at
that,
some
and I
point
knew
she just got
I
it
remember
wrong. And so
Oh,
we have thunder
Lightning
foliage.
Leaf.
We're just playing on your name.
Okay.
And we also have,
Tree leaf.
we also have Spark Blossom, which is something I'm going to use at some point for something, just because I like how that sounds.
So 1d6 plus 3 plus the
1d4.
d4, and both of those
It
twice,
will
right?
double
For the
everything.
natural 20?
Yes,
Okay. So,
he will take all the damages. It's
so
probably going to
there's
end badly.
the 7 for the d6 and the d4 once, and then twice, and they're both.
Oh,
That is
good
really
night.
funny.
Yep, that's
natural
funny.
1 and then 2 naturals.
Yes.
Natural 6 and a natural 4.
So 7 plus 13.
Yeah.
Is that all?
20.
20. So you're using your spear still?
Yeah.
You lunge forward at him, and he goes to move, and just you connect squarely with him in the chest, and it's terrible. He looks up at you almost shocked. So it is now Petricor's turn.
All right. Now I'm liking this flanking thing.
Okay.
Now if I move here, would we get flanking on the big guy
You
and
would-
on this other almost dead, still standing guy?
So Biggs would have to move here,
Okay.
but you would have like a chain of awesomeness.
But Biggs can't move till the next turn.
Well, but
And-
Biggs goes after her.
Okay, so,
So-
I'll move here.
If she hits the
And-
big guy, then she'll still have advantage.
I'm going to take my claws and very calmly wrap them around the slightly still shocked bandit's throat and say, I'll give you one last chance to just give up now before we take you down.
I'm not even going to make you roll Intimidate or anything. That was great, actually. He looks at you, and you see something close to fear, like actual fear in his eyes. And he just sets his axe down.
Yes.
It's not worth it. Not worth what we were given. I don't care. The chief's son didn't even show up for the girl. Take her. Just go.
Excellent.
And
Nice.
he nods at
Yeah.
the bandit next to Biggs looks kind of confused. And he actually turns to point his sword at Petrichor, but he makes eye contact with the leader, and he sets his sword down.
While
and the-
Petrichor has her hands on his throat, you might want to tell him to empty his pockets.
That's excellent.
Actually, I'm taking this gold and stuff that's sitting around here too.
Okay, no problem. And he turns and looks at the guard guarding the door, and he looks real confused. He's like, "But boss, this is not." And he looks at him dead in the eyes. And he's like, "Okay, all right, fine." And he unlocks the door, and kind of steps back and kind of motions at the what you assume is the princess, who is probably in the locked room, and you don't see anyone move. But combat is over, so I will let you guys proceed as you wish.
Well, I mean, I'm taking all the gold that's in this
Okay.
room, because there was seemed like a fair amount. So
They had been paid quite well recently.
I also want to take my mace and smash these barrels and see what's in them.
Okay. So as you are doing that, everybody make me perception checks.
I see whatever 11 allows me to see.
Okay.
And I see half of that.
And
Oh.
Biggs
I see
comes
19.
through.
Once
Man,
again.
his perception checks are always on
Because
point.
I'm looking for that stuff.
He's looking for all that stuff.
Yeah, they took a few chunks out of you. You got to get it back.
Yes. Okay, so Jenna and William, you guys really don't. I mean, you see what you see around you, but you don't notice anything particular. Biggs, you notice several. So you do see into that back room where the door is opened, and you do see the princess in there. And she looks like she's fine. I mean, all they were paid to do was take her. They weren't paid to kill her. So she's still alive. You find 300 gold. Some of it kind of in the room, some of it on the bandit leader. Are you actually smashing the crates open?
Yeah, I
Okay.
want to smash all those.
You largely what you find is food and sort of, just like random things they've taken off of merchants.
Well, I haven't got my amazing figure by staying away from the food,
Fair enough.
so I will take that.
Okay, that's workable. You find just some crates of goods that look like they were probably meant to be sold in a market somewhere. You find the gold, you find the food, you find a stack of just kind of generic weapons, just kind of run-of-the-mill swords. And then you find... you actually find a rather shiny mace.
Ooh.
And this is something Liesel can identify for you, using his magi skills when he comes back. But you think there's something special here.
Okay, I will pocket that.
And is one of you going to retrieve the princess?
Yes, I was waiting for Biggs there to finish getting out the rest of his aggression.
And Biggs, you may also want to use some of the healing magics.
Yeah, I think that's definitely something that needs to be done.
Okay, and I will
I'm feeling not quite 100%.
absolutely. I'm assuming you guys are going to probably, once you get the princess and take her back to the king, probably move some distance away and then probably just stop for the night. You've already had 2 fights, so it'll probably you'll have plenty of time to heal up. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Now, did the bandits leave when the fight was over, or are they still in the room?
They've kind of stood off to the side. They've not left.
All right.
Okay, I think we should really kind of. I don't know that we completely need to just let them go.
No, these are kind of my people. Biggs. Like, I know you don't understand the thieves, but they didn't hurt the girl. They're just doing their job. I think we can let them be, and we know where their hideout is. But I still don't want them here while we're dealing. Well, actually, why don't you tie them up for us, Biggs? They can get out, and this way we can be sure we get out with the princess.
Yeah, that works.
They look kind of confused at this whole process, but they aren't fighting you.
Well, that's because they already tried and failed.
That is accurate, sir. That is an accurate statement. That went real poorly for them.
And I go back to where the princess is kept and kind of peek in, trying to look less intimidating, for less wildcat and more house cat. I peek into her cell.
Okay.
How are you doing, princess? Are you all right?
Who? Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Did my father send you?
Yeah, we will take you back to your father now.
Oh, okay. What about my traveling companions? Are they? Do you know what happened to them? You know that those are the people the king sent Desalov and Sorrel to go check on. So you don't know
Yes,
how they are, but someone has been sent to check on them.
your companions are should be safe in the hands of our friends. They're very capable.
Okay. And you see her audibly kind of relax. I would appreciate it if you took me to my father. Thank you.
Now the bad guys are all bound up and Biggs is feeling all aggressive doubt. Head back toward the king.
Okay. You guys have successfully looted the room. And you guys are... Alright, you guys are gonna head out. So you're just gonna leave the bandits?
Yeah, I kind of have a soft spot for thieves. Like, I understand. Sometimes you just can't help yourself. It was there, and it didn't seem like too bad of a thing.
Okay, fair enough.
Mhm.
Maybe a tall guy is rubbing off on me.
So as you guys leave, the bandit leader just kind of looks at you and he's like, I don't really understand all of this, but I'll take it. Thank you.
You won't get as lucky next time, so just try not to get on our bad side again.
Noted.
Due to this.
I will tell you, for what it's worth, my employer in this case is not a nice guy. So be careful.
I appreciate the warning.
And I'm assuming you guys just kind of head out.
Yeah.
All right. So back outside, you find the king, His Majesty, with Liesel. Liesel's kind of been keeping an eye on him, making sure no one, no other bandits return to cause issues. You actually find one bandit on the ground, tied up, slightly charred. Fire magic. Have you found my daughter? And when he sees her, he runs to her. He starts crying, and it takes him a minute or two to kind of regain his composure. And he looks at you. Thank you. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me.
Why would it help?
You four have done far more than I could have ever asked you to. So I will repay you somehow. I think it best we not stay in this area much longer. So you guys are still kind of a ways away from both where you were taking him and where the princess was originally going. Both of those are still a couple days' journey. So what would you like to do?
Well, we probably need to rest up and
Heal
prepare.
up.
Yeah, and heal up.
Okay. I'm assuming probably several hours away from where you are currently. So you guys head out and you guys go a couple hours away. It starts getting dark. You guys can set up camp and kind of heal up, rest up, and make new plans for next time. Okay, and actually, I think that's where we're going to stop for the night. A little bit of a a shorter session, but you guys still have some stuff to do. You still need to take His Majesty the King and his daughter to some form of safety out of the reach of the invading merfolk army. But you've retrieved the princess, and she is safe, and so is the king. So that's on a good day's work.
Huzzah!
Excellent job. Thank you guys for joining us for City on a Hill Gaming. If you'd like to talk to us about Biggs' awesome beard, or macing people in the face, or, faith, I guess. I mean, that's also kind of our shtick. So we're sort of family friendly. We're maybe a little Christian faith based in our gameplay. So if you have questions about D&D or God, frankly, if I can't answer them, I can point you to someone who can. Mike Perna over at Inroads Ministries, Grant or Peter or Jenny at Saving the Game, or even the Geek Preacher would be a pretty good resource. You can find us on Twitter at City on a Hill Game. You can find us on our website, cityonahillgaming.com. We're on iTunes and a bunch of other awesome podcast places. So, thank you for listening, and we hope you guys have a blessed day. Thanks for joining us. For more episodes, check out cityonahillgaming.com, iTunes, or other awesome podcast outlets. To contact us, email us at cityonahillgaming@gmail.com or find us on Twitter at cityonahillgame. Thanks, and have a blessed day.